Well, hello, everybody, and welcome to Global Healing Activation. I'm Dr. and Reverend Darren Starwin, and we're getting started a little late because this software just got changed and I had to update everything unexpectedly. But anyway, thank you so much for being with us. This is a very sacred time for light workers to come into our power, into our presence, into that heart of service that you have, to step up when it's really, really needed. And this is certainly a time that's really, really needed. And so let's start with attuning ourselves where it always starts within ourselves. I now command a purity blast, bringing the energy of heaven streaming through, connecting through our bodies to earth, and earth connecting to heaven. That's what the ancient Taoists have been telling us for a long time, that we are the marriage of heaven and earth when we really truly choose that and acknowledge that. And this is an experience, not a philosophy, not something you just read about in books. It's an experience of your body being the conduit between heaven and earth, and you can bring that to earth. I know so many people right now are very distressed about what's happened in the United States election. And there's other people that are happy about it. Of course, there's always that polarity about it. So whatever your energy has gone out to with all this news coverage and everything you've been involved with, you can now call all that energy back into your body so that you're in your own space. I now call all of my energy back into my body. Take a big breath in. And I see there's a few other issues here. I have to learn about this new program. But anyway, we'll just do the best we can with it today, and we'll have the videos back next time. And just feel the presence inside of your own body. And I'm now declaring that this broadcast is going out to all the people who are tuned into the social media platforms and who stuck around even though I was a few minutes late. It's also going out to all souls on this earth who are truly light workers, who are working for the betterment of the human race, when the times are good and when the times are difficult, and experiencing, opening up to that power in numbers that we are given. And now breathe in from all directions into your body and breathe down into the earth, grounding your energy. This is very powerful. And loving presence, tuning into the love of your true self and the love of this collective consciousness of people serving the light. So this is about energy. So just let's relax into this flow of divine energy. Feel the activation of all the other people who are working together right now, who are joining together with us. And hello to Carmen. Thank you for coming on, for your lovely comment. Loving presence is something that is always available to us. Again, whether times seem to be good in the outside world or times don't seem to be good in the outside world, this is the power we have, the power of love. And many people would say the power of love is something that is, maybe like nice, but not practical. It's a nice thing to do if you can, but it's not actually, it can't really stand up to all this, the negative forces of our planet. And that is not true. There's nothing more powerful than the power of love. I mean, just think about Jesus, who was here several thousand years ago and manifested the power of love for a few years and changed the course of this planet so profoundly. I'm personally not a Christian. I'm not saying this from a religious perspective. I'm somebody who greatly honors Jesus and feels like he's one of my spiritual guides and helps me do healing work. But I know one thing that he really wanted to stress is that at the time he lived, he was this unique kind of person that was going against the currents of society to bring out this totally radical new teaching. But in our time, it's different. There's no one person who's going to do that this time. It's all of us. What you might call the second coming of Christ is all of us coming together, of any religion or any belief, even atheist, doesn't matter, in this field of light, and grounding it through our bodies, like the ancient Taoists said. And when you ground this light through your body, you are powerful. And when we do it together, we're way more powerful. So I want to acknowledge, again, that many, many people I know have been very upset and angry and bewildered this week by the choice that the majority of the American people made for president. I know other people that are very happy about it and think it's a great change. I'm not here today to comment on an opinion or a polarity. I want to talk about what, regardless of that opinion you may have, what we can do together now that's really, really needed. I mean, many of my friends who have decided to vote for Trump and me who did not make that choice, we have several powerful things in common. Is we really want to be part of the light. We actually want the world to be a better place. We would like to see the values of truth and justice and freedom be what wins out. So you see, we have more in common than we have as separate. And so many of those opinions we have about politics have been manipulated anyway by misinformation and media and different mind control forces that are operating very strongly in this world to try to keep light workers from succeeding. So let's put that aside. And just know there's no greater power than the power of love. So what we do here in this global healing is to use the power of love to help promote healing on our planet and for the planet itself, Gaia. So let's tune into that center of love while you're grounded in your body. And I usually have videos here, but because they changed the format, it'll take me till next week to get the videos back up. But just imagine in your own mind a beautiful earth in front of you, like as if you're in outer space looking at the earth with the clouds over it and stars in the background, and she's just slowly spinning on its axis. Breathe deeply and feel the love that you have for Mother Earth, for nature, how beautiful nature is, like how much it supports us and actually gives us our body. We wouldn't even have bodies without nature. Our elements of our body come from nature. And just really tune into that, really sense that. And Fel, so glad to have you with us. Welcome. Now, while you're imagining this globe of the earth in front of you, pouring love into it, just realize, like, if you want to use your imagination, imagine that all of these people that are light workers are like holding hands around the earth, like this giant healing circle, and the earth is in the center. And all life on earth is in the center. People, the animals, the plants, the minerals, the devas, nature spirits, and everything that we consider good or bad or positive or negative, or our belief system or someone else's belief system, or whatever race or sex, all those are held within this circle of love and power. Breathe deeply and just radiate the healing power that flows through you to the earth. And it's really helpful to imagine a huge pillar of light, like a giant spinning column of light, just coming from the highest heaven, just surrounding the earth, spinning around the earth. just spitting all the bad stuff out back to be recycled. All the controlling forces, all the negativity, all the fear and pain and people controlling and judging each other and all that. Spitting all that out. Illusion, pollution, and delusion. And you could also imagine, if you wish, a Merkaba, spinning light body. Something like a Jewish star, only it's three-dimensional and it's spinning and surrounding the earth. And again, we really welcome your comment. If you're able to go into the chat and say something like Fel and Carmen did, that really contributes a lot to this gathering, because then your voice is being heard. And we affirm the equality of men and women, of the sexes, and any other genders there are. The equality of people of any race, people of any economic level, of any gender, sexual orientation, belief system, that we are all part of this ecosystem together. And I call upon the wisdom of the human race, that's our collective wisdom, to make this choice, to step out of divisiveness and war and control factors into what actually will solve our problems and save our planet. We're at that choice point right now. So again, it's just feeling the love, breathing deeply, staying grounded in your body, staying grounded to the earth, and just pouring forth, allowing the healing power that moves through you to be shared right now for a few more minutes. You can even put your hands out if you wish. I am a vehicle for planetary healing. It doesn't come from my personality. Doesn't take anything away from me. I don't take on anyone else's pain. I'm just simply a vehicle, a catalyst for the healing of our planet now. And I'm calling upon miracles of healing to take place in small and large ways throughout the United States, all other countries, now. I am. I am the divine in human form. I am God, Goddess, expressing through a person. It's called an avatar. I don't have to do anything to earn that. I already am that. It's just a matter of believing it and meditating, because meditation, spiritual practice, is what allows you to actually experience it and break down a lot of the barriers in yourself and areas of ignorance or disconnection. And we are creating a new online quantum healing community. I'm having the first meeting for that this Thursday, the 14th. And if you wish to know about this, I'm going to put my website here. If you go to that website, you'll see at the top, it'll say receive free guided meditations. If you put in your name and email, you'll get on the list to be invited to these upcoming community events. This is one of them. So as a light worker, you and I have an opportunity and a responsibility. An opportunity to have this be actually the greatest time of our life, even though there may be a lot of very disturbing things going on in the world. and even in our own psyche, and also to responsibility to be part of the solution. When things happen that you don't like, when things happen that seem bad or wrong or evil, you have to feel the feelings, you have to grieve, you have to do whatever you go through, and then choose to be part of the solution. That's what I choose. So please tell others about this global healing activation every Friday, and then about the new quantum healing community that's going to meet on Thursday, 14th for the first time, 5:30 p.m. Pacific time on Zoom. If this resonates with you. Okay, well, anyway, I went past time here, so I'm going to, because I started a little late, but we're going to close now. Normally we start at 12 noon Pacific time, and it will be all working next week. So thank you for coming on. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Love you, love you, love you. Again, this is Dr. and Reverend Darren Starwin. Have a blessed day, and bring the blessings through you, because you can.